Hello everyone, welcome to our lesson, Language Structures and Conventions. This week we must revise logical connectors and conjunctions. A conjunction is a word that connects words or groups of words, and logical connectors also connect words, groups of words, sentences in a logical, coherent way. I find that learners often do not really know how to use thus and therefore. Both these words can connect sentences. They make a link. They join in some kind of way. They make a link and they join the way conjunctions do. Let's look at some examples. She was late for work, thus she was called to the office. How are we using thus? We are saying she's late for work and as a result, because of that, she was called to the office. She was late for work, therefore she was called into the office. How is therefore working? As a result, she was late for work. As a result, because she was late for work, she was called into the office. So you can see in those two sentences, thus and therefore mean the same thing. As a result of something, because of something. Notice that this is beginning a new sentence. So you either have a full stop or because you're trying to show the link, a semicolon is the good punctuation mark here, then a little t. So the semicolon shows new sentence beginning, but there's a link between the first sentence and the second sentence, and thus works in exactly the same way. We show with the semicolon that we're beginning a new sentence, but that this sentence is continued, there's a link, there's an idea, and then we have that word as well. Notice the comma after it also. You can't have a comma here. It must be either a full stop or a semicolon because it's a new sentence. Let's look at a different sentence using thus. Here, I've more or less explained thus to you. Please do it thus as I showed you. So what does thus mean here? It means in this way. And usually it's as I'm showing you now, or as I showed you just a moment ago. I now want you to practice. I want you to use thus or therefore in 5 sentences of your own. Using them first of all, meaning because of this, as a result of this, and then also using thus, meaning in this way. Pause and write 5 sentences now. Here's one suggestion from me. Our football team drew last week, therefore my family is feeling depressed. So we have a team that everybody supports. We drew, we didn't win, therefore, as a result of this, semicolon, comma there, my family is feeling depressed. My hands are cold, therefore I'm rubbing them together. Once again, the semicolon tells me this sentence is a continuation of some idea. There's my linking word that tells me as a result of this. So I've got cold hands, and so I start rubbing them together. So as a result of this, therefore. My son is playing on the computer, therefore he is not studying for his test. Once again, the semicolon tells me this is a new sentence, very closely linked to the previous sentence. There is my connecting word. He's playing on the computer. As a result of this, in consequence, he is not studying for his test. The vuvuzela sounded loudly. Thus, we knew that the team had scored a goal. The vuvuzela sounded loudly, semicolon, end of that sentence, but the next sentence that's going to come will be very closely linked. There is my linking word. When I hear the vuvuzelas, I know that the team has scored a goal. And finally, the rain has fallen all day, thus I have not done the washing. There's my semicolon, closely linked. There's my thus. And what about the comma? The rain has fallen all day. Thus I have not done the washing. Maybe here I want to go on a little bit more quickly, but yes, I could also have the comma. Thus I have not done the washing. And it's usual to have that comma there. That's all from me for today. Bye-bye.